Hello, Frida.
Yeah, hi, Doc.
Tell me now, is my audio better? I went out and bought a microphone.
Yeah, we can hear you well.
You can hear me well without going up and down, without freezing or frozen or anything.
Yes.
I got a microphone which is what's called Bluetooth microphone. Okay, I hope it works because I'm not used to using this microphone attached to my ear. Okay, so now that we have 30 minutes for testing the metaverse. So question for you. Did you get the link to the metaverse?
Yeah, I have my link.
Okay. So now it's for the other people.
Yeah.
So
How's it, guys?
oh, hello, Mick. How are
I'm
you?
Michelle. Getting you?
This time I can hear you. Earlier, I could hear you, but you could not hear me, you guys, earlier today. I was talking to myself.
Yep. I think there was some issues with Google today. I don't know.
Yeah, because the microphone, I think it turned off the microphone at the settings, and I didn't realize. I was thinking I'll just turn on the microphone on my end, but it wasn't coming through, and I was saying, why are these people not responding? Okay.
Yeah, no. So it's all set up. All the students can use that same link, that generic link that we gave.
Yes.
And then they've all been added tickets. So once they click on that link, they sign up with their email, and then they'll be able to go to the events in their profile, the events tab, and they just click into room, and then they can enter the experience.
Okay, so you shared that link with Frida, the generic link. You can put it on the WhatsApp so I can access it.
Yeah, it's this link here. I'll give it to you now.
It's in WhatsApp. So Frida, you can put it on a WhatsApp group. So I can access it. And what else? Now for the members of the ALX, how are they going to get that link? Or Linda is coordinating that.
Good evening, good afternoon. I had sent them, when I sent them the email earlier during the day about joining the class 30 minutes earlier, I sent them the link to both the Zoom and the platform, the Uber platform. So
yeah,
they do have the link, but we've also reshared the link in the chat room, but not all students have joined, which I'm afraid most of them will join after around 8 p.m.
So we have to leave some people in the Zoom meeting. Who's going to be left?
Yeah, that will be the rest that are going to show up, because usually there's like over 50 students. So most likely all of the rest will show up at around 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
So means that we have to keep the Zoom active.
Yes, someone has to be, yeah.
Who's that going to be? Be by guiding them. Maybe Augustine. Is Augustine here?
Yeah, he's in.
Augustine, can you do that when people come to Zoom? You tell them to click on the link on the Uber platform, Uber experience.
Yes, I can do that.
Yeah. So because people will come to Zoom and find the meeting has moved somewhere. If they have not read through the message that leader sent to them.
Okay.
Yeah. First of all, I wasn't able to speak earlier today because my microphone was not behaving well. So Augustine, tell us your experience.
Okay, Doc.
Yeah, how did it go in the morning? Earlier, it was in the morning. It was afternoon for you.
Oh, the experience with Ubu?
Yeah.
Wow, it's cool.
How would you now? Some people are saying that on an Android device, they're not able to move through screens. Did you have such an experience, like you cannot move through the screens?
Yeah, I had some issues. I couldn't navigate also, but I thought it was my laptop, which was maybe low in terms of the system. Don't know, because it kicked me out the moment I clicked the link. So I thought it was my laptop, but I'm trying also.
You
I
dropped off.
think you maybe didn't have you might not have had access. We might have closed the access after the test. So if you tried afterwards, you might
So
not
that's
have had
again,
access to the
you
experience.
say access of what? Other windows open?
No, just access to the experience. So they might have closed the access to the experience after we did that test.
Yes.
So if you try now on your phone, see if you can get in now, Augustine. If you can, please. And then also you do need to have a good Wi-Fi connection.
Okay.
So if you need about 5 meg or 10 meg line, say minimum.
Or 10 Mbps, megabits per second. Yeah.
Yeah, or 5 even.
Or 5. Yeah. Okay. Because it is so it could be the data speed that probably some people who they had very low bandwidth. The screen was kind of freezing.
That or they may have closed the experience. So if you try now, let's see if it's all good. I think it's opened up 30 minutes before. So it should be open.
Yeah. Okay.
There's already 7 people in here.
Good.
There's a few people in already.
Yes, and I think they should be testing also. So because we want to make sure that people have good experience during the presentation. So maybe Frida.
You want to welcome them? Yeah.
Yeah. Frida, welcome the people who are here. I mean, I think it's Linda. Linda, back to you. Yeah.
On which platform?
So we're now on Zoom. We're now on Zoom, but see, remember, we're here on Zoom to introduce people to the Metaverse platform. So we need to explain to them how that is going to go.
Yes. So welcome once again, everyone. It is nice to meet you guys again once more. And thank you for those who were able to receive the email and joining early. As I mentioned through our email, we shall be using a different platform. On Ubu, we shall be using the Metaverse. So we asked you all to join early so that we can show you how to navigate the platform. That is really quite engaging, and we hope you will all enjoy the experience. So excuse?
So go ahead. It's my alarm keeps going on. I don't know why. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, I'm reading here that it says Tuto is welcoming them to the platform, or?
Yeah, first of all, just introduce them to the platform. Go ahead.
Okay, no, I was reading the message that was written there. Yeah, so welcome again to our blockchain class. Today we shall be learning about wallets and exchanges. That will be presented by Frida. So, and after that, as usual, we shall be having an interactive session where you'll be shown how to interact with the platform, how to ask questions, chat room, and everything. And then we shall be having more insights by our CEO, Dr. Macharia. And then we shall be having a feedback form being sent into the chat room where you but we'll be love to hear your feedback on how to improve the class for future use. So now we would like to show you how to operate the metaverse platform, and this will be done by Frida or Tuto, I'm not sure.
That's Frida. Frida, how would you guide the people to get to the metaverse?
I think it would be best if they did it on their side, because I think I have a different
Yeah, I can jump in if you want. Happy to assist.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Sure. So if you take a look here, I'm going to share my screen.
Welcome.
You can see there's already a few delegates in here.
And our other host is Gatlejo. We are from the team. To navigate, you can
So Tuto's busy welcoming everybody in. So if you want to join, we sent that link through. If you can see this link in my URL, that's how you join. And then the first step, what you got to do is when you try hit that link, it's going to ask you to sign up a profile. So I'm already logged in, so I'm going to log out. And it's going to bring you to this page, and then you hit sign up. So you don't have an account, so you hit sign up. When you hit sign up, you can continue with your email that you were given for this course. If you've got a Google account, you can log in with your Google, and then you just press continue. And once you log in, you will be taken to the actual experience. If you're not taken to the experience and you're taken to this page, you can go to the events tab here, and you'll see a ticket to today's event in your events tab, and you can click in. So that's how you get in. And then once you're coming in, if you're on a mobile device, you can use the little controllers on the mobile device. If you're on a laptop or desktop, you drag with your mouse on the screen to look around, use the W, A, S, and D keys to move around, spacebar to jump, and then M to unmute if you want to talk or ask any questions. Then once you jump in, you can see you'll spawn here there's some other folks coming in. And as I said, you use your W, A, S, W to go forward, S to go back, A to go left, and D to go right, spacebar. You press 1, you'll wave at the other guests, your other colleagues, and then you will walk all the way down here. If you hold down the shift key, you run. Yes, Katlejo. And you're going to come all the way down here. Welcome to the bush. You see, and you drag with your mouse on the screen to look around. Right? And then to unmute.
Hi, Gabrielle. Please follow me.
And then you come around here. And we're going all the way to the Boma for the lesson. And you make your way to the Boma. And Frida is there, ready to give you the lesson. How's it, Frida? So we'll stay on the Zoom call. If anyone has any questions, we can help you get in. So those are the steps. Does anyone want to share if they're trying to get in or if they're having any challenges?
Frida, are you able to share your screen, and so you can also do a demo as well? So let's see several people do it.
So you can see Frida's actually on the main stage already, her avatar.
She's already on the main stage. Okay. So this link is on WhatsApp. I can also try to do it on my WhatsApp. After we so we just want to make sure that people are getting it or getting to know how to use this all the steps so that the people who are here, we can move together onto the metaverse platform.
Yeah, so I can see. I think that's a good idea. That anyone who's in the metaverse already, you can actually leave the Zoom. So I can see Annette. Annette's in. Annette, you can probably leave. Kayewi is in, or also I don't know if Kayewi's on the call. I know they're just in the metaverse. Lewinsky's in. So anyone who's in can leave, and anyone who needs assistance, if you could just share your camera, share your screen, and we'll assist you to get in.
Okay.
And we'll show it again as more join at 8 p.m.
All right. For me, let me see if I can do it. I'm going to turn off my microphone here.
If anyone else wants to share their screen, we can just assist you logging in.
Mike. Hello. I'm not sure if you can hear me, Mike. Are there any new students here who have not been able to access the metaverse?
We said if there are people who are not able to access the metaverse, they can just stay on Zoom and Mick will stream it from his side.
Okay, because I am not able to access at all, so I wanted to know if you could stream it. Plus, I also wanted to know.
Yes, Linda, can you share your screen? Let's see if we can try get you to access it.
All right.
Thanks.
Give me just 1 second.
All right, super. So if you click on that link,
Yes.
yes, we can see us loading there.
You'll see my screen.
Yes. Have
Hey.
you already
Hey,
logged
Bo.
in? Let's see, it's loading. It's taking quite a long time. I think she's gone. I think Frida, if you want to pull up your presentation, let me stream it into the Zoom as. I don't know if you can have the Zoom open and the metaverse at the same time, also on a handset. It might be too much.
I don't know. Let me try.
Hello. It seems like when I share my screen and go to the metaverse, it ends the Zoom call. So
Yeah, it's too much to have. I think it's too much to have Zoom and the metaverse open at the same time
okay,
for the
I think
device.
I'll have to just see the stream of it.
Sure.
If you'd like to jump, oh, there you go. You made it. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Enjoy, and we will see you shortly.
Here we go. Net's in. We can just bring all the other folks in, and then Frida, you can share your screen. You can share your presentation.
Okay, let me leave Zoom because of the echo. Yeah, hello everyone, and welcome to today's lesson. Yeah, I can see we have quite a few people here. So today we'll be using the metaverse, and the purpose of this is to make our session more engaging. So yeah, you can see Annette and Kayeri, you're very much welcome. And so I hope you all can see my screen. Just start sharing my presentation. Yeah. Type in the chat box. Annette, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Okay, thank you. All right, so today we're going to talk about centralized and decentralized exchanges. And so, but just before we begin, I'd like to do a recap. Of what we learned last week. Give me just a minute. Okay. Wallets, and in the first we said that blockchain wallets do not store. They don't store your tokens. They store keys, which gives you access to the blockchain, so that you can be able to send, receive, and interact with your tokens. And we said these keys, we have a public key, and the public key is your wallet address for receiving tokens. We also have a private key, and a private key is what proves that you're the owner of those tokens or the owner of that wallet. And we also talked about the seed phrase, which you said you can use it for backup just in case you uninstall the app.
Frida.
Yes?
Sorry to interrupt. You want to just refresh? It looks like you need to reshare your screen. It's just gone black. And then just go share again. There we go.
How is that? Are you able to
Yes.
see my screen now?
Yes. Now you can go into presentation mode.
Okay, so we were talking about the seed phrase. We said that the seed phrase is what you use to recover your wallet in case you miss, or maybe you lose your device. So you need to keep your seed phrases very, very safe. You write them down on a piece of paper and put them somewhere safe, or a book. Yeah, we also talked about the types of wallets. We said we have hot wallets and cold wallets. And for hot wallets, we give examples of Trust and MetaMask. And I also showed you how to install and also use which are offline, and they're used to store tokens if you want to store tokens for a long time. And so we also talked about what digital tokens are. And so we said that they can, these are tokens that exist in the blockchain, and they're used for payments. You can also do investing and also use the decentralized platforms. Yeah, so today we're going to talk about what an exchange is, and just a little heads up. In exchanges, we have centralized exchanges and decentralized exchanges. And I know we had this question in our last session about wallets in exchanges. exchanges, centralized exchanges such as Binance, OKX. Yeah, also those exchanges have wallets, and today we're going to look at that. And so an exchange is a platform where people trade, where you can go and buy your tokens. Yeah, so it's just basically like a marketplace where you buy and sell. And so, as I said, we have two types of exchanges. We have centralized and decentralized exchanges. And we're going to start by looking at centralized exchanges. Yeah, I hope we're together up to there. And so for centralized exchanges, it's usually created by one company. As I said, some of you might be familiar with centralized exchanges. As I mentioned, one is Binance, or we have another one which is called OKX. All these are made by the, so Binance is made by the Binance company. And so that means that that Binance company controls that centralized exchange. And since I said centralized exchanges have their own wallet, so for you to use a centralized exchange, you need to deposit your tokens to the exchange. Yeah, for you to be able to maybe sell or trade on the platform. And so in the exchange matches you to, if you are a buyer, the exchange matches you to a seller. And yeah, so basically that's how a centralized exchange works. And exchanges like Binance, as we'll see as we move along to the practical session, you can be able to even buy tokens using your fiat money. Yeah, say your Kenyan shilling if you're from Kenya. And so next we're going to look at decentralized exchange. So a decentralized exchange, as the name suggests, it's decentralized. So no one company controls that exchange. It's the users who control the trades in that exchange. And so, yeah, it does not need you to deposit tokens from your wallet. So your tokens stay in your wallet, and as long as you connect your wallet to that decentralized exchange, you'll be able to interact, you can be able to trade, or even perform other actions in a decentralized exchange. And so for decentralized exchanges, we have smart contracts, something called smart contract. And I think we discussed smart contracts in the past session that we had. And just a recap, we said that smart contracts, they fulfill okay. So as we continue, smart contracts, we see they automatically fulfill. Once you fulfill an action, it can be able to release tokens or handle or do a transaction automatically. And so for decentralized exchanges, it uses smart contracts. And some examples we'll take a look today. We'll take a look at PancakeSwap, but we have other decentralized exchanges such as Uniswap. We have Ubiswap. We have Curve. Yeah, and we also have QuickSwap. So, but today we'll take a look at PancakeSwap for our session. And so, it's about maintain a high level, be vigilant with our safety measures when it comes to interacting with decentralized or centralized exchanges. And the first one, you'll see that in centralized exchanges, they require you to fill in your details, to fill in your passwords. Yeah, so all that is because for safety, so you need to use strong passwords, and they will ask you to enable a two-factor authentication. And this means that maybe for you to sign a transaction, for you to do a transaction on a centralized exchange, you might need to enter a code from maybe the authenticator app or from your email, or they send it directly to your phone. And then for decentralized exchanges, you need to double check your wallet addresses before you trade. And also you need to watch out you need to make sure that the site that you're on is the real site to avoid phishing. And also, importantly, the most important, and we insisted on this last time, you never share your private key and you never share your seed phrase, because that's what people use to access your wallets, and then they can access your assets. Yeah, I hope we're together up to there. And if you have any questions, you can type in the chats and then I'll look at them after the presentation. So I think we're going to go directly to look at the exchanges. So I'm going to take you through first the centralized exchange, and I said we're going to look at Binance. So Binance can come as, you can access Binance on your browser, on your Chrome browser. You can just type in binance.com and then it will take you to Binance. Or if you're using your phone, and you can download the Binance app on your phone and then log in and sign up. So it's easy to install. It's easy to install and also to register. Make sure that you create your profile and also enable the two-factor authentication, as we said, for security. And so, as you can see on the screen, this is the Binance. I'm using Binance on the Chrome browser. Yeah, so this is how it looks like. And so today I'm going to show you how to buy tokens from Binance. So to buy tokens from Binance, you need to select, you go to trade and then select P2P. And on your phone, it's the same. You'll be able to do it. All the controls are below. So you go to trade and then go to P2P. Here, P2P basically means peer-to-peer. And from P2P, you can buy tokens using your fiat currency. Yeah, so this means your local currency. And as I said last time, we have a lot of digital tokens. So these tokens, all of those you can see here, you can see quite a number of tokens. There's USDT. We said USDT is a stable coin because it's pegged on the US dollar. Yeah, we also have BTC. BTC is basically Bitcoin. And also USDC, it's almost the same as USDT, but because it's also a stable coin, but it is made by a different company. Yeah, so all these are stable coins. And then we have BNB, which is the token for the Binance chain. We have the ETH. And just a quick refresher, we said that we have different blockchains, and different blockchains use different, they have their own tokens that they use for gas fees. So these tokens, you can get them on a centralized exchange such as Binance. So if you want to use the Binance blockchain, you can buy BNB, and then that will make you able to trade, to buy tokens on the Binance chain, to send tokens once you get some BNB. And if you're using the Ethereum blockchain, you can buy ETH from Binance. And then that is, you can use it to buy tokens or even send other tokens to other people because you have the Ether gas fees. And this one is for Solana. And these are other tokens from, we have other tokens for other blockchains. Yeah, so for you to buy tokens from this centralized exchange, as you can see, there are different people selling tokens. First, you need to check on the tab here. It is buy. That these guys here below are selling. Yeah. And so next, you need to check the currency, your local currency. So if you're in Kenya, you can use the Kenyan shilling, or if you're in another country, just type in your currency here, and then you'll get traders or you'll get at least sellers selling using your currency. And so for payments, it depends on also which country you are from. So if you are from Kenya, we use M-Pesa. You can use M-Pesa to buy tokens. So you can select whichever payment method or even bank transfer or pay bill. So you can choose your payment method here. And then next, we're going to look at the traders. There are a few things you need to consider before buying. Number one, look at how many orders the seller has fulfilled. You need to check for, so that you're not, someone does not make away with your money. First, you need to check if the seller is online, and it shows by this green dot over here. And then next, check on the number of orders. So sellers who have fulfilled a larger number of orders, we see them as trustworthy. So you need to check on the number of orders. And then next, check their completion rate. Yeah, as you can see here, it says for this seller, he has a 99.20 completion rate, which means he's a good seller. And then next, you need to check the feedback and also the time it will take for them to fulfill an order. So just in case it goes past 15 minutes, you need to notify the seller that you have bought you have sent them the money, so they're supposed to release the token. And then the next thing you check is the price. Yeah, we see this one. It says that the price of this, I selected BNB. So the price here, it indicates that for one BNB, this seller is selling at 80,000 Kenya shillings. Yeah. So that's basically the price here. And so you see this, I'm sorry, I'm getting a lot of noise. If you have unmuted, kindly mute, we can hear you. Yeah, so the price, you need to check the price. So you need to go with the seller who is offering the list number. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so check the seller who is offering the list number, okay, a lower price for buying, a lower buying price. So you can see the differences here. This one is selling at 85.71 Kenya shillings. And as you scroll down, you'll see 82. So the one below is selling at a much higher price. So we're going to go with this one. And also you need to check the price range. Yeah, so the price range, it means that this is the number of tokens the seller is willing to sell to you. And it starts from 1,000 Kenya shillings to 28,000 Kenya shillings. So you cannot buy less than 1,000 Kenya shillings worth of tokens or more than 28,000. And this is the amount of tokens they have in their wallet. Yeah, so as I said, in blockchain, you cannot sell what you don't have. You cannot send what you don't have. So you need to have, it displays the number of tokens you have in your wallet. And so here it displays the mode of payments they are willing to accept. For this one, he's willing to accept M-Pesa. This means sending money, and this is for the pay bill or even Equity Bank if you want to use bank transfer. And so after confirming all that, just click on Buy BNB. Yeah, so it sends you to this page. And so in this page, you'll see their terms. Yeah, you need to look at the terms of the seller. So they paste them here. Some will ask for confirmation receipt, so you need to look at their terms before you decide to buy. And on the right here, you'll see the price range, the range at which the sellers are willing to sell to you the tokens. So if I want to buy tokens worth 1,000 Kenya shillings, as you can see, it will not let me buy tokens below 1,000 Kenya shillings. So if I want to buy 1,000 Kenya shillings or worth of tokens, just input 1,000 at the top at this text box, and then it displays the amount of tokens I will receive. Yeah, and below here it says set my payment method. So just click, and let's say I want to send him money. So just click on M-Pesa, Safaricom, and then click on Buy BNB. And so just a minute. Okay, so my order has been created here, as you can see. And so I need to, I'm just scrolling down, and then I can see the payment details for the seller. Yeah, what I need to do now is just copy his number. Yeah, you can see his name, his phone number here. And after you've sent the money, you need to notify transferred, notify seller. Yeah, and what this does is, as we'll see, it locks the BNBs or the tokens that are bought in something called an escrow. Also, it locks it somewhere. It locks the BNBs that he has after bought, so that this ensures security that he's not able to make away with the BNBs after I've sent the money. Yeah, so this is just a security feature from Binance. So they lock the tokens in an escrow, something called an escrow. And so from there, just in case he does not release the tokens, so he needs to release the tokens on his side. So if he does not do that, Binance will flag him and his ratings will go down. And once that happens, he'll not get customers to buy his token. So just a minute. Yeah, so These questions here are usually for the seller. So it says never release cryptocurrency before actually receiving the payment. And so after I've sent the payment, I'm just going to click on this button here. Yeah, so click on transferred, and then they want to upload at least 1 up to 3 proof of payment to the seller. Okay. I think he wants me to do a screenshot of my proof of payment. Just a minute. Yeah, so you'll find some sellers who take these extra steps to confirm that you sent cash. So let me just take a screenshot of my transaction and then I'll send it to them. Okay, so as I'm doing that, I think you can take questions if you're not, yeah. If you're comfortable, or if maybe you have, okay, I can see, Annette, you have questions. If you have questions, you can go ahead and type them in the chat box. When it comes to centralized exchanges, yeah. They usually set terms that you need to fulfill in order for an order transaction to be completed. So that's basically what a smart contract is. Yeah, I've sent him the 1,000 and sent the proof of payment. And so that basically makes it, although it's not automatic when it comes to centralized exchanges, because the seller himself has to release the tokens to me after I have sent the money. Yeah. So yeah, that's about centralized exchange. So I don't know if there are other questions on Zoom. If there are, you can go ahead and post them. Mhm.
How can I connect my wallet to the Binance?
For Binance, as I had previously stated, Binance is a centralized exchange, and so centralized exchanges, they create a wallet for you. So it means a new wallet for you after you sign up for the exchange. Yeah, so in the centralized exchange, you'll get, for example, Binance. Yeah, I have a wallet on Binance because I've signed up. And this is where your tokens are stored. If you buy tokens, it will be stored on the exchange, on the Binance wallet exchange. Yeah, so it means a whole new public address for you and also a private key for you. So you cannot connect like your Trust wallet to Binance. You can only send tokens from Binance to your Trust wallet or from your Trust wallet to Binance. But for connecting your wallet to an exchange, that happens in decentralized exchanges.
Okay.
Okay. Um,
Yeah.
So
Like I want to buy some tokens that weren't there. I saw those RXP and all that. But what if I wanted to buy something like Pi that wasn't there?
okay, if a token is not in the list, just check the converter. Binance has a converter. But if that doesn't work, if the Binance exchange does not have the token you're looking for, you can just transfer the token that you've bought. You can just buy any token, for example, if you want to maybe trade tokens on the Binance blockchain. Yeah, you can just buy a token like BNB and then transfer it to your Trust or your MetaMask wallet, and then you can go to connect your wallet to maybe say a decentralized exchange or whatever platform that token is listed on. Yeah, so you need to know where your token is listed, and then you can just trade the BNBs or whichever tokens for for your token. Yeah.
By converter, you mean?
Just let me show you what a converter is. Just a moment as I share my screen again. Yeah, I'm hoping you can all see my screen. So let me go back to, yeah, it's giving me a notification. So just a moment. Let me upload the proof of payment. And then, yeah, and then confirm. Yeah, so my order has been marked as paid. So what I was saying about the converter, so Binance allows you to convert tokens, one token to another token, if maybe it was not in the list of tokens that you wanted to buy. So just a moment as it loads. Yeah, you can see, yeah, this is what a converter is. So Binance can convert one token to another token. Say you bought something like what I bought, if I bought BNB, I can get BNB here. And then if I want to convert it to another token, say, just scroll here, just a random token, yeah, or maybe even search, yeah. If I want to convert one token to another token, and then just input from which wallet you want to get those tokens from, and then the amount of tokens that you want to convert. If I want to convert one BNB, so it goes from here to here. Yeah, and it doesn't, it shows you the amount of the other token you get. So basically that's what a converter is. Yeah. So I hope that answers the question.
Can you have more than one token in like an exchange?
Yeah, Yes, you can have more than one token in an exchange. Although, yeah, I'd advise you though to mostly don't store all your tokens in a centralized exchange. Yeah, because from my experience, centralized exchanges are more prone to hacking, and you can easily lose your tokens there. So if you buy your tokens, or maybe if you want to maybe store your token, different amount of different tokens, yeah, you can just store them in a multi-coin wallet. Yeah, but yeah, an a centralized exchange such as Binance, you can have more than one different token. So you can have BNB, you can have Ethereum, you can have Bitcoin, all that in the Binance exchange. Okay, so let me check. So this icon here is for the wallet. So you need to check your wallet if the order has been fulfilled. Yeah, so you can just check. We have the spot wallet, and we also have the funding wallet. So once a seller has released the tokens, it will go to either of those wallets. Let me check the notifications. Yeah, so we're still waiting for the seller to fund the wallet. And after that, we'll be able to withdraw from the centralized exchange to the MetaMask wallet. Yeah, so just a moment. And also, just another thing, the selling process is the same. Yeah. So if you want to if you have tokens and you want to sell them in the peer-to-peer market, it's basically the same process, but you just click on this other tab here, which says sell. Yeah. So if you have tokens, maybe we have people who are called, if you want to trade tokens, people who take advantage of the price changes. If you want to buy when the prices are low and maybe make some profit out of that, you can do that. So you can buy your tokens and let's say if you wait a little and then they appreciate in value, you see they have appreciated, you can just come here and sell. Yeah, so just click on this tab here and then you can create, you can check who is offering the best buying price and also check the price range. Yeah, you can check first the orders that they have fulfilled, the completion rate again, the positive feedback, the amount they take to send payment, and also the price, the amount of tokens they're willing to buy from you. Yeah, so you can see from this one, he's willing to buy from 3,000 Kenya shillings to 2 million. Yeah, so you can do that and also check the price. So you check who is offering the best price. Yeah, when you're selling, you want someone who wants to buy your tokens at a higher price. So check also the price and also for the mode of payment. Yeah, so as you can see, that is my order. So it's still pending. And you can see here, there's something called appeal. If just in case the seller does not send your tokens after that amount of time, you can appeal to Binance. Yeah, so you can appeal to them, but if that's the if they delay, you can just text them on this chat box here. Yeah, you can just say hi. I have sent payment. Or if they offer, they say, just in case I'm not available, you can call. You can get them through this number, through their number. Yeah, so let's wait just a little. So let's go back to peer-to-peer. Yeah, so but also I think you can also create your own order, your own sell order. On Binance, you can just go to your wallet and then if you have tokens, you can just go to your wallet and then click on sell if you want to create your own sell order. But that means that you have to come here and look at the prices that people are selling. Yeah, so you don't want to put your sell order that's too high such that people will be put off from buying your order. And also you don't want to put your sell order to be too low such that you're not making any profit from that. Yeah, so that's basically it about centralized exchanges. And from that, I think we can go to decentralized exchanges since it's taking some time. And we said today we are going to focus on PancakeSwap. And so for PancakeSwap, to access PancakeSwap, for me, we go to the Google Chrome and then type in pancakeswap.finance. So you need to make sure that the URL on the top here, it is pancakeswap.finance. Yeah, so if you don't do that, sometimes you might be a victim to phishing. So you need to make sure, vigilant and make sure that the site that you're on is pancakeswap.finance. And so at the top right here is where you connect your wallet. Yeah, your MetaMask, your Trust wallet. So you can use PancakeSwap on your mobile phone. Yeah, just go to Google, type in pancakeswap.finance, and then it will bring you to this page. And at the top right here is where you connect your wallet. Let me just disconnect mine and then reconnect it so you can see. So it's just a button that says connect wallet. Once you click it, it asks you which wallet. So if you're using MetaMask, you can just click MetaMask, or if you're using Trust Wallet, click Trust Wallet, or any other wallet, just click that. And then it wants me to confirm that I want to connect to this website. Yeah, so I'm just going to click here, connect. And it has connected. So it's just as simple as that. And so you can see that for decentralized exchanges, it's a bit different. Yeah, so here it is trade. You can swap tokens. This just means converting one token to another token. And for decentralized exchanges, you'll find that you'll have a variety, more variety of tokens as compared to centralized exchanges. Just so if I have BNB and maybe I want to convert it to like the Actuate token, what I can do is first go and get the token address, the contract address. We said that each token has a contract address. Yeah, and you can get that from BSC scan. Yeah. So this just basically displays the tokens and the information about that token, including the token contracts, as we discussed last time. And so this is the contract address for the Actuate token. So you can just copy it and then go back to PancakeSwap. Yeah, so if I want to trade BNB to Actuate token, I just paste the address there and then click on USDT and then input the amount of BNB I want to convert. And then I'll just click on get started. So let me check for this order. Okay, so my order has been completed. This means he has released my token. And so I'm going to go to my funding wallet. Yeah, as you can see now, I have a balance here. It says the amount of BNB that I have. And so if I want to withdraw from Binance, just click on withdraw. And then click on which coin I want to withdraw. So obviously it's BNB, since that's what I have in my wallet. And then withdraw to, I'm going to enter my public address for my MetaMask wallet, since I want to withdraw to my MetaMask wallet. But if you have your Trust wallet, you can input your Trust wallet here, address your public address there. I hope we're together. And so from last time we said here is where you get your public address for your wallet. So I'm going to just copy that and then paste it to this text box and then select network. Yeah, we said there are different types of blockchains and I'm using the BNB Smart Chain. That's the Binance Chain network. And then I'm going to click on the amount I want to withdraw. I can just withdraw, whichever amount. But yeah, let me just withdraw all my tokens and then click on withdraw. Okay. So first it wants me to transfer. Let me click then confirm. Okay, then click on continue. Yeah, as you can see, it prompts you a lot to confirm your transaction. So it will need a verification. This is what we are calling the two-factor authentication. So I need to confirm with my authenticator app. Yeah, so that I'm able to withdraw my token. So I'm waiting for approval. I'm just going to click on OK. And then still processing the transaction to take like a minute. And then we'll see the tokens in my Trust wallet, in my MetaMask wallet here, sorry. Yeah, so as you can see, yeah, it has transferred. Here are my tokens, my BNBs. They're here in my MetaMask wallet now. So I can use these BNBs to buy whichever token I want to buy. Say if I want to buy, let's say, one Actuate token from this decentralized exchange, yeah, it's going to do that. I'm going to click on swap. And then it prompts me to confirm my swap, confirm that this is the transaction I want to do. Yeah, so confirm swap. And then it will bring a pop-up on my wallet. So one thing you also need to note is that do not block pop-ups on your browser. If you do that, you'll not be able to do these transactions because they need a lot of signing. They need you to sign. And if you block pop-ups, you'll not get these notifications to confirm. So I'm going to click on confirm. And I'm going to receive Actuate tokens on my wallet. Just a moment as it loads. Yeah, so that's how you interact with centralized and decentralized exchange. Yeah, I think I can take questions from there. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and unmute or type them in the chat.
Is there a way to like buy other sellers, like the Binance platform?
Sorry, can you repeat that, please?
Can you like buy from other sellers, like in the Binance platform here on Pancake?
Buy other sellers in the Binance. Once you're off the Binance platform, I don't think you cannot interact with the sellers in the Binance. So if you want to buy from the Binance, the centralized exchange, the Binance exchange, you need to be on the Binance. You need to log into the Binance exchange. Yeah, but now if you're in PancakeSwap is different from Binance. It's decentralized. Yeah. So it has its own sellers, and for you to be able to buy on PancakeSwap, you need to connect your wallet, and then you'll interact with. In decentralized exchanges, we have people who we call liquidity providers. So those are who you are buying tokens from. They are people who provide tokens for you to buy and sell. Yeah, so it's different from Binance. So for you to interact with Binance, you need to be on the Binance platform, or if you want to interact with PancakeSwap, you need to.
I meant like if in the Pancake platform, if I want to buy a certain token.
So I think
in
yeah,
the
sorry.
Pancake platform, if I want to buy a certain token, is there like a list of people in the platform where I can see their price ranges and stuff?
Yeah. So for PancakeSwap, let me take you back. If you want to buy a certain token from PancakeSwap and you already have, you actually need to have at least one token on your wallet. Yeah, just like I've bought BNBs and I have BNBs in my wallet. Yeah, right. So I hope we put together up to there. And I want to buy, let's say, a different token. So for PancakeSwap, what it does is it converts one token to another token. So if I want to get a, I don't know which token, it has a long list of tokens. We have almost 1,000 tokens on PancakeSwap. And if I want to buy whichever token, I'm just going to go to scroll on that list or paste the contract address of a particular token that I want. Yeah, so you can search here that token by name or paste the address on this search bar here. And then for the price, you can just check if I want to buy, let's say, one of that token, just click on one and then it will load here. It will give you for one of this token, you will pay 0.0086. or 0.5 US dollars. So that's how you get the price on PancakeSwap, and then now you can buy that token that you want.
Oh.
Are we okay up to that? Yeah. So for next session, because you see we're almost running out of time, I'm going to show you for our next session, we're going to learn how to create liquidity, or how to be the one who is providing this liquidity to enable people to swap tokens, to trade tokens on PancakeSwap. So yeah, that's for our next session. Does anyone have a question? Okay. If we don't have any more questions, we can end the session there. Or if you think of a question, we can go ahead and type in the chat, and I'll get back to you. So I think we're going to take it back to Linda, and that's it for our presentation. Stella has released the tokens. It will go to either of those wallets. All right, so thank you very much, everyone, for being here for today's session. I hope you've enjoyed the metaverse experience. I hope it was interactive for you, and you can go ahead, and I'm going to paste the feedback form on the chat. If you have any suggestions, you can go ahead. So thank you very much, and I hope to see you next week for our next session. And as I said, we're going to talk about liquidity pools and providing liquidity for people to just a minute before you leave. Please make sure that you fill in the form. Yeah, so I have posted the form. You can go ahead and fill that form, and then we'll get to see for the next week. I don't know if Dr. Nicole is here. Okay. So thank you very much, and see you next week.
I have also posted the form on my site. Please fill out the form before you leave the meeting. If most of you can hear me, please fill out the form before leaving the meeting. As you fill out the form, you may leave. And thank you for joining us. See you next week for more on decentralized finance and liquidity pools.